It's imperative to know what's being said about you. We put in place a program that mines your data for 24/7. Folks, please don't think just because I got these $14,000, 14,000 trucking companies, it doesn't matter. If you got 2 drivers, it doesn't matter. The system behaves the same. So if I'm mining the data for you, you're mining yourself. It's not really what's at stake here. What I'm saying is you need to be looking at the data every day and applying it to something. Because the last thing you need is to say, David, I check it every day. What do you do with it? Oh, I just check it every day. That will not work. Remember the management, the number 6, meaningful action? That's what that is. You cannot defend what you don't know. You know what's being said about you. Using a third party has nothing to do with whether you use me for drug testing or mining your data. Just pick somebody out there that knows what they're talking about. Because I'm seeing a lot of danger in the CSA where all of a sudden we're spouting up all these experts. And all they're doing is confusing you more and more and more. At the end of the day, you're not done. I'm seeing the data. How do I fix it? That's really what matters. How do I defend myself? My pastor said a great joke. This guy was out there with a herd of sheep. This young man rolled up in a Land Rover, Rolex watch, laptop on the dash, rolled down the window and said, "Sir," said, "Yes, sir. If I can guess how many sheep you got out there, can I have one of your animals?" "Sure." So he pops up his GPS, he gets out his laptop, he does his algorithm, he's sitting there and he's doing his GPS tracking. "So you got 1,589 sheep." I said, "That's correct." "So I get one of your animals?" "You get one of my animals." So he's loading the animal up, gets back in the car, and the sheep herder says, "I got a question for you." "Sure." "If I can guess what line of work you're in, can I have my animal back?" "Sure." "You're a consultant." He said, "Well, of course I am. How do you know that?" "Because you show up without asking, and I paid you for something I already knew, and you don't know quite about my business, so give me my dog back." And that's CSA pointed in. Everybody's an expert.
But they pick up the wrong animal.
Yeah. Make sure whatever you're doing, sensationalize your data and applies it to what you're learning. If you have all this data and you do not apply it to what you're doing, you're just going to go home and take a Tylenol and it's going to be overwhelming to you. So it doesn't matter about all the data I've got, it matters how I apply it. Okay?